very happy to have on the show with us Nikki Duval. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello. So I got to ask again, I've watched the entire series of
Yeah.
Working Moms, and this season, a lot of stuff happens. But the thing I really need to ask you about first is, was that a working t-shirt gun?
Yes, it was.
Fully operational? Did you get to fire it off a lot more than you did on the show? Like how much did you get to fire off that
Yeah,
sucker?
a lot, a lot. And there was a whole safety protocol. They had to teach me how to use it. It was very scary, but also very powerful. I felt badass.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to imagine that you just at that point you're thinking, oh, it's just t-shirts. I could just shoot this at
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah, but very
yeah.
dangerous when you're like aiming it at a bunch of background performers, and crew and cameras. I'm like, oh God, don't break the camera. Yeah. So I had like an X I had to hit, and I got close. I don't think I hit it every time.
Well, it's
Because
not exactly accurate,
no
Yeah,
one was
yeah.
harmed in the shooting of the t-shirts, and
No
that's all
one
that
was
matters.
harmed. No one was harmed. Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, you've gotten to be on the whole ride for the whole seven
Yeah.
seasons with Working Moms, and there's some characters. Some of the moms didn't make it that far, so like that's
Yeah.
that's
I
pretty cool.
know. It's crazy. And every year, I didn't know, am I coming back? So it was a lovely surprise year after year. Yeah, I'm so grateful to be a part of the whole journey. It's
Yeah,
crazy. It's almost a decade of my life.
yeah, it's crazy. When you like again, when you first auditioned for the show, of course, you auditioned for a different character, but you got
Mhm.
this one, and Catherine Reitman saw something in you, and it's kind of interesting to be like, I'm on a show and
Yeah.
I'm acting with my boss,
Yeah.
who's playing my boss, and I'm playing the assistant looking for approval.
Yeah,
That's kind of
truly.
that's very meta.
Like truly it did the work for me. I was just like, okay, not acting. Yeah, especially season one, I was like a new actor. I think it was, yeah, maybe one of the first things I ever did. I started in the theater, so I was like, oh God, what is this world? What is this? What is it being on set? And so I was so new and learning from her, but also being so nervous and being like, okay, I need to impress her. I need her to like me. But then that's also my character. So it was easy. It was a lot easier than I thought.
Well, and looking back at that time, like over the years now with Working Moms, it has gained such a fan base, and it's been going for so long. Like that experience itself also must have been, a very interesting and rewarding path for you these last few years.
Oh yeah, just incredible. I mean, that's the whole point, to make an impact on people's lives and to entertain them and to create this fan base. I'm so grateful for the fans and the DMs I receive, of people just reaching out saying like, this show helped me get through being a new mother. Like that is so magical. I'm not a mother, but like that's the hardest thing in the world to be a mother, I think. Like these women are warriors, and yeah, that's just, I couldn't ask for a better gift to be a part of such an impactful show, but also for it to be a comedy. I think that's more impactful because people relate, they can laugh along with their own lives, and they can laugh at these situations and bring some lightness into their life under such heavy circumstances.
Yeah, yeah. And like watching the show, it's very obvious to me that it had to have been a very comfortable set for the places where you guys went, not only in the script, but I know you guys did have small chances to improvise and stuff. But
Yeah.
like, there's not any other show that I can think of where you could say, yeah, what did you do today? Oh, well, the scene we were shooting is I was trying to take a selfie of my boss's butthole.
Yeah, really. I mean,
That's a
that's
very
never going to
comfortable
happen
set.
again.
Yeah.
Never going to happen again for me. So thank you, Catherine, for the opportunity of being this close, literally, to your asshole. This is very special. Yeah. But like so fun. And these situations are crazy, especially my character gets into these. I feel like she's insane, So
Yeah.
I get to just go big or go home. And that's been a real treat to just be able to like improvise and be stupid. And yeah, it's truly so fun on set. We're laughing the whole time. I mean, still getting the job done, but
Of course, of
Well,
course.
yeah, yeah.
And you
Yeah.
mentioned improvising. I was going to ask about how much for you did you find in improvising that was it allowing that freedom versus
Yeah.
sticking to script for, like that some because some actors just prefer script over
I definitely like a balance. I like to stick to the script. I think these writers are incredible and I think their words are warranted and we should stick to the script, especially comedies. I think they're written so specifically, the jokes are crafted, but they always let us like run off at the end of each scene. So we would just like or give alt lines. The writers were always in the room tossing us alts, and then if we had any in the canon, we could just do them. So it was definitely a good balance. I didn't want to just destroy the script, And it's always so fun when you get to like just out of just like not knowing what to say, spontaneous moment, you say a great line and then it makes the edit. Like that's so special.
Totally. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
And with this, with season 7, I feel like Rosie gets to come into her own because, of course, she's no longer an assistant.
Mhm.
She's a full partner.
Yeah.
But that seems to be like a new like hurdle in itself for Rosie of figuring out what does being your own boss mean.
Yeah.
And like I feel like it comes out the most when you finally get to have a scene with somebody who's been on the show for a long time but really didn't
Mhm.
interact with you, Jesslyn Wanlin.
I know.
And that dynamic was so funny but so fucking weird at the same time.
I think like when we were, I mean, I love Jesslyn and we've been fans of each other like since day one, but yeah, we never get to work together. And so when we finally got to work together, we're like, oh my God, I feel like Rosie and oh my God, now I can't remember her character's name.
Jenny.
Oh,
There
wow.
we go. I just watched the episode, so that's okay.
Lol,
You gotta remember,
Do I watch the show?
people out there listening. You gotta remember, it's been a while. Not only since she's filmed this, but
Yeah.
she probably saw the episode already because it aired on CBC a few months ago.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Here we go.
I'm
All
not watching
qualifiers in
this one.
place. There we go.
Also, brain farts. We all have them.
Yeah, of course.
So we're like, how similar are Rosie and Jenny really? And like their ridiculousness, their they're just but polar opposites. So we matched energy so well, but such a weird dynamic. But it was so fun. I thought those scenes were my favorite this season by far, hands down. Yeah,
definitely.
when I have to fire her I truly felt bullied. I'm like, oh my God, you're scary. Yeah.
Oh man. So of course, aside from Working Moms, you've got other stuff, different irons in the fire, and I know that
Mhm.
you're working on what I consider one of Canada's biggest exports. You're working on a Christmas movie for Netflix because that seems like the number of actors we talk to and the number of productions we see getting made in Ontario here.
I know.
Most of them
all
are
about
Christmas movies. Yeah.
It's really all about Christmas here. I know. And we have a new Netflix studio in Toronto, so that's exciting. I just wrapped. The film just wrapped. But it stars Christina Milian and the Pentatonics, and the Pentatonics are like known for their Christmas albums. So I got to personally work with them. I play their manager, and they're so fun and they're so cute and charming. I think this movie is going to be good. Yeah. And the script is like a step above. Sometimes I mean shade, but some of the Christmas movies out there are really garbage. But the script is very funny and very charming, and the leads are magnetic. So I'm excited to see it. But it won't come out till 2024, so have to wait.
Right. So even though it's called Meet Me Next Christmas, they have to wait until the next Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. But I know that you want to keep going with TV shows and movies and stuff like that. But as you mentioned, you started in the theater. You're a thespian.
I did.
Are there any thoughts about returning to the theater?
I miss the live performance and the energy exchange between audience and myself, like in the moment. I miss that a lot. but it would have to be really worth it. Like, honestly, because you make no money.
Yeah.
So it would have to be a role that I really, really am dying to play. I think then I would definitely go back to it. But it's a whole different ball game. I found a love for TV and film, so I want to focus on that. But yeah, never say never. I love the theater. I love going, and I appreciate classical text a lot. I'm a little Shakespeare nerd, so yeah.
Okay, so
I'd love
then
that.
I'll ask you this: what Shakespeare play, if it was offered to you,
Mhm.
no questions asked, what is your dream role in Shakespeare? Like which play?
Um, well, the women roles suck, so
This is yes.
I once got to play Bottom in Midsummer Night's Dream, and I would hands down do that again. But that's kind of a cop off because I've already done it. It's just so fun. It's such a clown role. It's
That's the
always
donkey
like,
head guy, right?
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
the real thespian. But yeah, I think Macbeth. Like, I
Oh,
would
okay.
like to play a leading man. Lady Macbeth also, I would love to do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
she is
Wow.
one of the better written
She is
Shakespeare.
one of the better written ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely has a
Yeah.
lot of stuff to do there. But the whole playing Macbeth, it's
Yeah.
like how many years upon decades upon centuries did men get to play all the women parts in Shakespeare plays? So
I mean,
it's why
exactly.
not flip
Right?
it
Funny.
around? Yeah.
Yeah, I could do it. I think it would be easier to do a comedy as a man. It would be a little harder to do a drama just because they're so, yeah, it would be a whole different thing, but I could do it. I could definitely do it.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Challenge is there. There it is.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So before we go, there's one other.
Aw.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
exactly who I was about to bring up. Actually, I was
Then
gonna say.
perfect time.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You
Yeah.
spent a lot of time with that little creature,
Yes.
that little puppy
Yes.
these days, right?
Say hello. Yes. And I shamelessly named her after my character. Her name is Rosie because I think we're identical twins.
You have matching hair color.
We do.
You do.
We do. Yeah. Was that on purpose? Yes. But she is a sweetie. She's a sweetheart. So I love her so much.
She's very cute.
Yeah,
It's
she's very cute. Very
right.
needy. Not unlike her mother, but very cute. Yeah.
Oh, so for anybody who hasn't had the chance yet to see Working Moms season 7, and if you're a Working Moms fan, like, come on, what's your excuse?
Yeah.
It's been available worldwide now for at least a couple of weeks. So what's one like word or sentence or thought about Rosie that you'd like to put out there regarding season 7?
Oh my God. That's tough. I wish her luck with her future at the firm, and I hope one day she really owns herself. Yeah, I often think about where would she go if the show was to continue, and I think one day she would be a boss ass bitch, but she would do it in her own way. And it would be questionable.
It would kind of be like a boss ass bitch, but immediately followed by, is that okay?
Yeah, exactly. Or opposite, she would just be overconfident and like sexual, but like borderline inappropriately sexual to everyone. I think she.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well,
I think I smell a spinoff. That's
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting.
mean, CBC, Netflix, talk to me. Yeah.
there you go. Definitely. Oh, well, as I said, the 7th season is now available on Netflix and CBC Gem, so check it out. I want to thank you so much for coming on, Nikki. It's been a delight talking with you, and look forward to your next projects and to meet you not next Christmas, but the next Christmas.
Next Christmas.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you so much. Oh, Rosie says bye. If you heard that, she barked.
All right. See you, Rosie. Have
Bye,
yourself
Rosie.
a great
Bye,
night,
Nikki.
Nikki.
Yeah. Good night. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.